The amount of wind that this place has, it's wild. Ah, there's nothing better than living close to the sea and feeling a nice cold Norwegian wind hitting your face. So welcome to this new video, guys. Today we are back in Oslo, and while we are waiting for the train, let me introduce you to the sponsor of today's video, Raycon. They were kind enough to send me a pair of their Raycon everyday earbuds, and I got to say, I'm glad they did. As a metalheads, what we all need is hours of music, and these earbuds deliver with 32 hours of battery life. That's more than enough to blast through tons of metal. And even if I forget to charge them, like I always do, Raycon has a quick charge functions that give me 1.5 hours of playtime with just 10 minutes of charging. That's perfect for a gym session. They also support wireless charging, so you don't even have to take the case out of its cover to power up. Being able to shut out for the rest of the world, I think it's a must-have for everybody. And thankfully, Raycon has active noise cancelling, so I can edit these videos that you like to watch in peace without hearing anything around me. Since I live in Norway, rain and snow are always waiting to ruin the day, but not anymore. These earbuds are dust-proof and water-resistant, so no worries there. And if someone calls me, no problem. Raycon has 4 built-in mics, so I'm covered. Plus, you can even connect them to 2 different devices at the same time, which it's super convenient. The protective case is also pretty cool. I choose this one called Concrete, but there are 5 different colors to pick from. But now the real question is, did they pass the headbanging comfort test? Let's find out. With everything they offer, you might think they're super expensive, but nope, they're actually really budget friendly. And if you want to grab a pair, use the link below to get 15% off site-wise. Thanks for Raycon to sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to it. I was hoping it wouldn't be windy here in Oslo, but it's windy also in Oslo. Nice. Really nice.
The fjord. Cold?
A bit. You know, it's a nice day. It's sunny. It's really nice when it doesn't blow, but then it blows on my face and it's not nice.
Blow on your face.
It blows on my face, yeah, this wind. Hello guys, BorisT here. Welcome back to this new video. Today, as you can see from the weather, we are in Florida, USA, and we are going to visit the Oslo National Museum. So we all love metal, and we love metal covers. A lot of those covers are real paintings, and in the Oslo Museum they have a lot of those. Later, after we finish with the museum, Rami will meet us and we will go and hunt for some instruments. And maybe finally today I will buy a bass, because soon I'm going to record Sharpsigle, the new TRYGLAV album. It will be a fun day. Let's go and have fun.
Look at this idiot up here.
I'll probably have to censor those boobs because YouTube doesn't like that.
Seriously, what was that?
Yeah, I need to censor them. I think that all of this is the museum, the entire place. Huh? So, I'm not really a history nerd, to be honest, but maybe some of you are. So I wanted to film a couple of things to show you. This museum is the largest art museum in the Nordic countries. It has a collection of around 400,000 works, with over 6,400 of those on permanent display. One of those, as we will see later further in the video, is the famous piece called The Scream by Edvard Munch. The museum is really huge. It has an exhibition space of about 13,000 square meters. And I lost track of where we were so many times. If you like art, I suggest visiting it if you're in Norway. The ticket also isn't that expensive. This is the section I like the most, which is paintings. Some of these look like perfect album covers. There's an entire room dedicated to Edvard Munch, which, of course, his most famous painting being the most crowded, with many people taking pictures with it. Some of the paintings in this area are wild. They look so real that for a second I thought they were actually photos. But I know why most of you are watching this video. It's for Peter Nikolai Arbo and his two famous paintings, The Wild Hunt of Odin, which Battery used for the Blood Fire Death album, and The Night, used by Burzum on Skiptar. So, here we are. Peter wasn't the only artist I wanted to check today. I was also really curious to see Theodor Kittelsen stuff. Not only because I like his style a lot, but also because Burzum used his art in 3 albums.
Maybe 1,000 years ago, if the ice went all the way down. But
The place was small and packed, and they had this cool tree in the middle with holes in it, each containing different animations and sounds. I really loved the atmosphere in that room. Not every painting was a Theodor Kittelsen one, and unfortunately, the ones on the Burzum album cover weren't on display. Probably because they were drawings and not paintings. Literally an audio glory hole.
No monster, no cigarettes.
The only troll in here is Remy.
We have just an extra amazing stuff to look at. The guy was like, "You want to look some death metal stuff?" I was like, yeah, sure. He said, "We have a Mayhem album, Dark Throne Ulver, and we also a painting that Satyricon used in one of their albums." I was like, yes. So yeah, we have some new stuff to look with Rem! I want to show you something, both of you. It's creepy as fuck.
Oh my god. Modern art. That's weird.
Have you seen my balls?
They're right there.
A room full of balls.
Dying.
We have to go to room 21.
How is this a museum? I feel so old.
What?
I feel so old.
Oh man, I have that one.
And this travel pillow. I remember
never
it.
had that
I
one.
remember the commercial.
Seriously, there's people who had that,
Yeah,
sleeping with that.
yeah. You're so old. You're in a museum.
Album cover, Mayhem, The Mysteries Dum Satanas, Euronymous, Norge, 1968-1993.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, right, in a museum. Do you think it's the original from the 90s?
Probably. You fart. It was Remy.
Well, life was fun.
Wow. Didn't you say something about dark room?
Yeah, here?
That's the dark room. Salo?
Oh,
I hate this album.
why?
I don't know, I just don't like it. They don't sound like themselves here. That's just where they lost themselves.
Before leaving, we just wanted to look at one last thing, and that's Panzerfaust album by Darkthrone. And we didn't even realize it was right in front of us. Isn't it crazy to see a black metal album in a museum? Well, with that last thing checked off, it's time to go hunt for my bass. Or maybe not. So I said I was so happy. I was like, well, finally we finished with the museum. Now I'm taking Remy and we are going to buy my bass. And Remy was like, did you check if it's open? I was like, of course it's open. It's Saturday. We are in Oslo, the big city. Probably it's closed at 6, 7. We check, close at 4. What time is it? 5 to 4.
You might have time to speed by a base if we run.
Literally, if I run, I take a bass and go out.
Yeah.
So yeah, Remy came for nothing. We were planning like we are going to hunt for bases. Fuck yes.
I saw you were talking about brands and stuff on YouTube earlier. So what kind of brand do you want?
What kind of brand I want? The cheaper one.
The cheaper one.
Ibanez.
like Ibanez Joe, if they have a used one that costs so less than new.
Hey, Ibanez is fucking great for even for the cheap prices.
Yeah, exactly. So with no bass to buy, we decided to do the same thing we always do: music stores hunt and movies. Look at this, how cool it is. Due to the music playing in the store, which is probably copyrighted, I had to mute the video here. This is a famous music store in Oslo with a huge selection of used and new vinyl. It's packed with metal stuff and it's always fun to come here and hunt for goodies. Here Remy was showing me an album from Droning the Light, which is an Australian black metal band, and I actually have that exact album on vinyl. Balls to the wall from Asap is such a great album, but I can't help laughing every time I see the cover. This right here is probably my favorite Dokken album. And next time, if it's still there, it's definitely coming home with me.
So, front page, pretty grim black metal. Backside,
Oh, it looks like a ballad from the 8th.
What a life, look at that.
He has an oxygen tank when he sleeps.
I do.
I think that you leave
YOLO! He's the definition of you only live once.
time for one last stop to another of my favorite stores.
So we're here again.
Huh?
Now we're here again. In your favorite store.
Yeah, my favorite store. I'm gonna pick The Lost Boys, one of my favorite movies. I wanted Chucky, Child's Play so bad, but they don't have the right version. I wonder what the fuck is this, like, the Prey. Okay, I think we can go. Finishing in the healthiest way. Fucking hell, this wind is so annoying. And we are back home. Let me show you something. About 2 movies. As you know, I've opened a horror channel and I rediscovered my passion for physical media movies. So I bought The Lost Boys, which I already have in DVD, but I'm switching everything on Blu-ray. And the other one is The Warriors. It's not a horror movie, but it's a great, it's a classic. You've probably seen some scenes of this movie, and if you've seen it, you probably know what it's about. If you want to see me more talking about horror and stuff, you can check my horror channel in the description down below. Anyways, regarding today, I was so pissed today. You know why, guys? Yesterday I prepared everything, you know, for today. I charged the camera, I prepared the batteries, etc. And I was like, I'm so proud of myself. I prepared everything is ready. I didn't do shit. So this morning we were in delay. Nothing new. I told Brandy first we met at 11, then we met at 12, then we met at 2, and then we met at 3. That's why when we went out from the museum was already 4 and everything was closed regarding music, instrument and so on. You don't know how hard it is living with this brain. And it's not something that I do on purpose, you know. It's just like severe ADHD or even worse probably. Anyways, when we were at the museum, we asked a guy for some direction because we were trying to find the Theodor Kittelsen art. And this guy came and said, "Do you guys are searching for some death metal stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." "Oh yeah, there's some mayhem stuff, satirical stuff." And you know, I'm looking at this guy and he looks familiar. And I'm like, "Dude, I already see this guy." And then she's like, "Isn't that guy in one of the video that is dressed like Satan?" I'm like, "Oh shit, it's him." So we don't have the confirmation if it's him because we didn't ask, you know, we didn't run behind him and say, "Hey, Satan, it's you." But I think I'm pretty sure that was that guy because he looks so kind of confident, you know. If you're watching this, comment down below, please. With that said, guys, this is all for this video. I already talked with Remy, so we will make another video where we are going to buy that base. So stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers! Satan.